Every time they hear the helicopter here, there's a sudden burst of hope and a rush of adrenaline. 8 days after an apocalyptic earthquake, the staff at Adana City Hospital are still receiving survivors. This time, it's a 26-year-old teacher.
This is astonishing to see. More than a week after the earthquake hit, this woman has managed to pull through. What strength that must have taken and what horror she must have endured.
This is the moment Emine Akgul was discovered. It's more than 200 hours since her 6-story building has collapsed. She's exhausted, on the edge of life and death.
In the 8 days she's been trapped, she might be suffering tissue damage due to hunger and thirst. Our patients will most likely suffer from renal failure, and that's why we'll have to monitor her in our intensive care unit.
It's hard to fathom how anyone made it through these doors, especially 8-month-old Birce. She fell from the 5th floor. Her leg is broken, but doctors are hopeful she'll make a full recovery. Her mother, Nilay, thought she'd lost all 3 of her children.
At first, when I called out to my kids, I didn't hear any response. I didn't want to get out alive then. I thought, how will I survive this if my family are no more?
Amazingly, Birce and her eldest sister did make it. But in the rubble, Nilay found the body of her other child.
All of my daughters are miracles, but I am without one. I have lost her. Now I'm seeking refuge in my daughter Birce being alive. I find solace in her.
In Antakya, the burden of the search is heavy. Mounds of despair everywhere. But no one is ready to let go. The night before, a couple was rescued, and now the race is on to find their 26-year-old son.
You don't hear sounds anymore. After 3-4 days, you cannot see sounds, but you say, if you hear my voice, can you please hit against the wall with something? Any kind of noise. And we have some gadgets, sonar gadgets, we can hear clearly, even if it's scratching the wall with the nails.
But after an agonizing wait, the worst news. The family forced to identify his body. The loss here is as cruel as it is coarse. Yet still they search, looking for any little clue that may help them salvage life, or at very least, honour the dead. Cordelia Lynch, Sky News, Antakya, Turkey.